What is going on, everybody? It's been a while. What have I been up to? A whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of gaining like 20 pounds. I woke up this morning, I'm 211 pounds. And I'm looking back at these old videos now, and it definitely is apparent that I've gained some body fat. Because I was going back to edit one of these other vlogs like before I actually had left. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I looked like I was dying. So what is this video gonna be like? It's gonna be a little bit different. I definitely don't like having to hold my phone up, but this video is going to be a lot more bare bones. We're going to work out. I'm going to be mic'd up. I'm going to have a cameraman, and then I'm going to go eat my post-workout meal. So it's about to be like 8 a.m. Start my day off. Got some warm water. I used to mix lemon juice in this, but I don't have any lemon juice anymore. That's fancy as hell. Yeah, so I got this on sale. I didn't buy it, obviously. Y'all remember how small he was? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so here he is. This motherfucker's bigger than me. All right, so when I don't feel like drinking water anymore, to remineralize, rest. So I was a little dehydrated last night. I didn't get up to pee, which honestly made my sleep a lot better. I've really been struggling with that recently. So yeah, I have lowered my coffee consumption a little bit and my CNS stimulant usage. Just 1 cup of coffee, and I take Vyvanse now every 3 days. Because that is kind of like how long it takes to get out of your body. Now, obviously, at the 3rd day, there's very minimal. But I find that it helps the best with my mood. If any of you guys want to send me a good tripod, feel free to do so. Right, but I want these videos to be a little bit more casual. I don't want them to be like the camera's fucking changing angles all the time. Like, I don't want that, right? And I'm reducing my CNS stimulants. I don't think it's really affected the gym, right? I mean, your body's gonna get used to it. So, I eat my biggest meal in the morning, pretty much. I'll show you guys what I'm eating, right? But it kind of just, it's a spur of the moment type thing. But I'm eating a lot, right? You'll kind of see that in the video. And I'm not really even force feeding myself. No, my body just wants to be 300 pounds. You've probably heard about the cycle thing. Right? What am I planning to run? Nothing crazy. Okay? So I'm running testy. Okay? I'm not going to give the dosages because then someone's going to try to copy it. I've got a lot of ancillaries on hand to kind of prevent, me from aging, horribly or whatever. Or just looking just bad. But I mean, I just feel like, honestly, I don't know. My sleep, something's wrong with it. Something's wrong. And I don't know if it's my body stressed out or whatever, or my test is low, or I don't know. But I do know that it's got to get fixed soon. All right, I'm a fucking dumbass. Look at my dumbass. What is he doing? Anyways, I don't pay anyone to edit these videos or anything. Mogley told me he'd edit one of them. I'm not gonna make him edit this one. This is gonna be a long one, so it's like I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, yeah, this is gonna be kind of like a cooking segment. So if you like cooking videos, I actually really am into cooking. Here's a little picture. I used to be and I'm still into cooking. You know who else loves cooking is Pear. Pear is actually a culinary arts major, I believe, or he was. He's graduated now. But we're not really cooking up anything like crazy, right? I'm just cutting up some stuff. Like if I had to, prepare something. Oh my God, this knife is hot. Holy shit. Big like cube guy, unless it's a sweet potato. And also sweet potatoes, like, dude, they are so fibrous. They're incredibly difficult to cut, like consistently. I hate it so much. This piece is a little thick though. I like to feel it out. So sometimes I'm feeling like these kind of chip almost things, but then, honestly today I'm kind of feeling like wedges. There's probably a more efficient way to do this, but I guess I kind of have to talk anyways. I'm not really used to having to talk while doing this. It's a little strange for sure. I really cut my fingers that many times. I mean, I definitely should have cut them more than I have. So I'm probably, the gambler's fallacy. I'm probably due at this point, right? Cutting away. This is a really thick piece. Like, this is a little too thick, honestly. But yeah, I love cooking. So if you guys want to see cooking videos or anything, I'm trying to just post as much content as possible, right? So I'm just gonna see what sticks or whatever. I'm gonna go wash this. I normally don't wash shit, but so you guys know. And here, I just eat this. Oh, I need to weigh all this shit. Usually about 100 grams of kiwi. But Yeah, I've actually fixed my gut health, which is nice. But I honestly think I may be lactose intolerant now, which is crazy because I was never lactose intolerant. And I think the reason I know now that I'm lactose intolerant is because I drink fat-free milk now. So it hits my system quicker. Like all the sugar, all the lactose hits my system way quicker because like fat delays gastric emptying or whatever. So I think, yeah, honestly, I'm just a little bit lactose intolerant. Like I think I'm probably less than most people, but it is still a stressor for me. So yeah, kind of had to cut back on a lot of the dairy, which is, it sucks because dairy's awesome and stuff. And I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna try something today. I'm gonna soft boil these eggs in the air fryer, 250 for 10 minutes. I'm gonna weigh this stuff and then I'm gonna do the rest. Looks like 332, you guys can't see the scale. This is 98, so it's pretty much on the money. It's about 100 grams. I probably ate like a 5 gram piece. I don't know, kind of depends. Anyways, sorry you guys can't see my face while we're doing this. It's just it's kind of hard to do everything at once. So I guess I just gotta do like more hand motions, wave around the knife. Sorry for the plastic cutting board. My other one's dirty, so kind of sucks. Feels bad, man. 40 grams of oats, so that's like I think that's a quarter cup. Maybe a half cup, I can't remember. What is that, guys? It's a pill. The fuck? What pill is that? Is that the Alpha Yohimbe? Can't believe I didn't notice that. Boom, remineralized. What does that actually mean? So this is like a little shitty electrolyte packet. I didn't use the Ecolyte because I didn't. So this is 2 grams of taurine, 500 milligrams of sodium, and 470 milligrams of potassium, and 100 milligrams of magnesium. So you can make this at home. You don't even need this, right? You can buy the taurine in bulk. You can buy no salt, which is potassium chloride, sodium chloride. Magnesium bisglycinate is a little expensive, right? But magnesium is kind of hard to source anyways. But if you don't feel like buying all that stuff in bulk, then yeah, just buy the Ecolyte. Should have mixed this with a fork. Fork, dude. Maybe a little bit more. Like that much more. I really don't know how well we're gonna be in frame. I'll probably also look pretty chopped. Plant-based, low-protein diet. I'm just kidding. All right, I'm gonna start with this. I get a lot of comments asking what's the split. 2 sets per region, full body. That's my best split. And I get that not everyone likes full body because it hurts. It fucking hurts. That's really good. Psyllium husk forms like a kind of like a gel in your gut. Basically slows the digestion of carbs. But I'll see you guys. All right, peace out. All right, it's been a little bit. I've changed shirts. I may not even wear this one, to be honest with you. I haven't really found one that I like. And this is like custom made ground beef. It's cheaper. I just buy like top round. Got a little bit of ground turkey, rice, eggs. Not that many eggs. This may not even be a full egg per bowl. Yeah, I'm eating another one. It's been a little bit, but probably gonna do some more cardio. Maybe go on a little walk. I'm going to the gym at 12:30, so. All right, so the suction cup thing I don't think is gonna work for the car. Well, I guess you can't tell me, right? So yeah, okay. I'm literally incapable of recording in the car, so I hope you guys appreciate this. You know, I could put it on my, could try this maybe. I'm well aware that this is not the best microphone, but it's what we have to work with. So with that being said, let's get into this. And so I like to do a decline kind of movement instead of just purely a flat one. Not because I can hit just the lower chest too, but a lot of the chest fibers Don't run completely horizontal. Been experimenting with volume on this one. And I think I'm just gonna take one set on it today, just because it hasn't been progressing nearly as much. For back, I guess I'm starting off with lat pull down. Last time I started with a row, right? But right now I'm doing lat pull down instead. To me, the exercise order isn't that incredibly important, right? It doesn't seem to matter that much. And I'm really kind of starting to focus more on execution, especially regarding this movement, a lot of my back movements, because my back it's not the greatest, right? I don't have the best back. I do store a lot of fat in my back, so I guess that's probably why. All right. It's probably the working weight here. Let's sit. Let's get it. Whew, come on. All right, so did 235 for that first set. Let's go 230 now, and let's see how many we get. Whew. I'm weak, but man, that form difference definitely changes a lot. All right, so first I didn't record because I was out of frame and the audio wasn't there for some reason, but it's whatever. And I stopped training front delts directly. I don't really think it's necessary.
So anyway,
Back to bilateral per triceps. I think it's honestly just a little bit more time efficient. I honestly like it a little bit more as well. Like you just have to get lower to the ground, center mat, and stagger your stance. And honestly, it's pretty nice. I don't know why I'm setting up like all this for 20 fucking pounds. But I'm thinking full stack today, probably for 4 or 5. We'll see. Make sure you got to stagger your stance, lower your center mat, etc. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Could have definitely been a little cleaner of a set. But whatever. You know, some of you guys may be asking right now, what kind of split is this? You're hitting biceps and legs together tomorrow? Yeah, I am. Yeah, lower the weight a little bit. This will be a bit higher rep set than normal. But we'll see how many I get. All right, let's go. Damn, heavy. Pretty good. All right, so we're gonna hit a little bit of lateral raise.
lateral raise is your weak point?
Obviously not, but I like hitting lateral raises on this day, just because you usually get a sick pump. At least I do. Yeah, this is what I'm back to. Yeah, the easiest thing to set up. We're in the scapular plane. And you know, I was doing behind the back, but now that I'm not doing front delts anymore, get more scapular plane, get a little front delt action in there. Why not too much weight on this stuff? Right? I'm not super strong in this. People think I'd be strong on lateral raise, and it's like, I'm not. Sides, switch around right here and do it.
Yo, how many cents you got left?
I'd automatically turn to Civ Solar and talking to the camera while I'm working out. All right, let's go. Next set. Oh. All right, that's all. Take off the sweatshirt. You guys get to see what I actually look like. God, it's hard to look back at a lot of those videos where you're shredded and be like satisfied with your physique now, right? But it's just part of the process. You know, you can't be lean forever, right? Now I really got to be careful on this because we are not on something that is very sturdy. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do. This is a new machine, I guess. Now my gym got. Gonna do this for traps. People will comment on the range of motion, but guess what? The range of motion is already minimal for a muscle action like that, right? It doesn't really matter too much. You can lengthen the range of motion, but you know, for me on this machine, that's not very practical. There's not a good way to do it. I already tried. So that's only got one on there. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good.
For a 2 count. Ow. Fuck. God, I just cut the shit out of my hand. Hell. You can't even tell. The purple lights like put the shadow behind. Now that cut through a lot of skin, but
along with Chanel,
This happens a couple
happening. So many bands to see. Hopefully, if you're able to have your boss take some time off. Not done next year, but I'm hoping it's not quite. Yeah.
I don't know what song's playing right now, but it's terrible. Probably could do more weight than this, but all right, I'm not gonna talk much during this. That's it. I may honestly interject this here because this is like the second thing I recorded, right? But future me speaking here. And Braden did not set up the camera right for like a lot of the first sets. So my apologies. Okay, let's go. Set for pool. Going for 4 here. 4 or 5. That one always looks weird. Best I've ever done. All right, I'm all packed up, ready to go. And to keep me from having to edit this video tomorrow, we're just gonna document the post-workout meal, and I'm gonna get to editing. Right? We get right onto this and get this video out to you guys. Whoa, just turned purple. Get this out as quickly as I can. All right, here's what I got here. So, a little bit of coconut water, some water, taurine, Greek yogurt, tuna, cabbage, carrots and rice. And then I got some of this fibrous bread and some honey. Probably do a little bit of peanut butter on there too. Also had some kimchi too, so. Whoa, phone's probably gonna die while I'm sitting there recording this, but it's not too big of a deal. And if you guys are commenting on the spoon, you know. Right? The baby spoon, as they call it, is actually it's usually a dieting strategy, but it helps me eat slower, which is why it's implemented in diets in the first place, right? May eat again, but it's better for digestion. That's my mom. This is about the only meal that I don't do the silly must before, just because I'm worried about, I kind of want the carbohydrates to hit me quicker. I want the insulin spike. I know that is some bro science. It doesn't really work like that, but it hasn't hurt me yet. So my goal is, all right, finish this meal and start my cardio. I thought, if I go for like a really long chunk of time, I don't like to spend more than an hour on there. An hour to 90 minutes. So I'll take like a 15-minute break. I don't just sit there and slump on the couch or anything. Editing YouTube videos, it's one of the easiest ways to get distracted while you're on a treadmill. I think my phone's about to die. So I'll see you guys after I'm done with this cardio. So I just did my cardio while I was editing this whole video. It was a total joy to edit. I'm sorry that it wasn't super over edited like last time. But I hope you guys loved the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. And peace out, bros.